College game day being here. What's it mean to you?
It means everything. I love this place with my whole heart, and I'm so grateful for everyone, in this program that has helped me get to where I am, and I'm so proud of this team and these coaches and everything for, breaking through and getting Indiana football back on top.
Did you think you showed something today when you had a little adversity? You don't have your starting quarterback. They kind of got some momentum and scored that early in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. I think we, started off on a slow start. Offensive line-wise, we couldn't really, finish drives. Our run game wasn't the best, but I think we came out the second half ready to go. We knew what we had to do. I think we executed pretty well.
I know you guys talk a lot about one game at a time and all that. You considered kind of calling time on your college career last offseason. Is there ever a moment for you in the midst of all this where you think about the road not traveled and what it might have been like if you hadn't come back?
Yeah, pretty often, but I'm so grateful. I say this to everyone that has asked me what it's like to come back. I'm like, this is the best decision I've ever made, hands down, and I'm just so grateful to be here. And,
Coach said that, especially coverage-wise, they threw some stuff at you didn't expect. As the game wore on, you just kind of had to sort of say, we're going to have to out-muscle them. We're just going to kind of run this football, control the clock, and win the game that way. How does an offensive line embrace that when maybe the challenge becomes a little bit simpler in terms of just, go knock them back and just keep pushing?
Yeah, I think we know that as a group. I tell the guys on the sideline before every drive, it's going to be on us. We're going to have to take control of this game. And I think in the second half we did. And it's kind of what the story's been this past couple of weeks, is just breaking their will in the fourth quarter and just dominating. And I think we did that.
What is the feeling when you are on one of those drives? I think you had a 19-play drive, a 14-play drive. Are there moments when you can sense a defense just starting to tire? You can see guys a step slow?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially, when it gets to that 14, 15, 16 plays and we're in the red zone and we're driving, and you could see the guys just breaking down, man. They're huffing and puffing. I mean, we're huffing and puffing as well, but we can sense their will being broken, and that's when I think we're the most dominant.
The offensive line this season, whether you individually, the whole group, just what's led to the drastic improvement?
I think credit to Coach Bostad. He's done such a great job with us five, and the tight ends as well. So I think, they play a part as well. But I think it's just us five just gelling. We just gel really well together. Our chemistry is really good, and we're just communicating, and, yeah, it's really good.
Mike, you guys are 8-0 for the first time since '67. You're getting discussed as a possible, playoff, team. This is uncharted territory. What do you think has led to this?
I think it all starts up top with Coach Sig and his winning mindset that he brings, and his moxie and his swagger that he has. And I think, it trickles all the way down to the players, and I think we have understood that and taken it, with a chip on our shoulder every week.
Mike, when they put the ball in the hands of Justice, in effect they're saying they're putting the ball in your guys' hands as the line too. I mean, how good does that feel that you guys are trusted to the point where you kind of, he's carrying the rock, but you're making the holes for him to do it?
Yeah, and, I love our backs. I think we have such a talented, running back room, and, we make the lanes, but they make the plays, and, they never get tackled on the first guy, so credit to them and how hard they run, and, that's how they're coached. And
Herb Street and Desmond Howard both picked you guys to lose today in the game day set. Do you think there's still a lot of non-believers out there?
Absolutely, and there's going to be every single week, but we know that, and that's why we got a chip on our shoulder.
As good as Curtis has been this season, what's it say about your offense that you were able to kind of find ways to get the job done even without him?
Yeah, Curtis has been absolutely amazing, but, it's unfortunate that he went down, but, other guys had to step up, and we knew what we were getting into this week, and we knew that we were going to be running the ball a lot, so, we took that as a challenge, and I think we did pretty well with it.
You mentioned Coach's swagger that he kind of carries himself with. What is different about the level of confidence he has, and how does that translate to you guys?
Yeah, every single week, there's no even a shadow of a doubt that we're going to win the game. Every week, we're going to win no matter what, and there's no thought of losing. So it's just that confidence that he has in us and we have in them, and it works really well.
Mike, only one penalty is a pre-snap penalty. How much pride do you and the linemen take for playing a mistake-free game like that?
Yeah, anytime the offensive line can take pressure off, everyone else on the field and not have any penalties, it's huge, and I think it goes along with executing and things like that.
Justice said that it wasn't a false start and his jersey got blown in the wind. Do you agree with that?
Oh, I have no idea. My head was down looking at the ball. So.
Take two more.
Did you guys get a chance to just kind of step back today and be like, holy, about college game days here.
Yeah.
And, I mean, what is that like, seeing this stadium like this in the atmosphere?
It's unbelievable, and it makes me so happy, being here through the ups and downs and seeing the student section, seeing all the towels being waved, and McAfee, like being from Pittsburgh, I'm a huge fan of his, and I got to meet him yesterday. But just all those guys, it's just surreal, but we earned that, and we just love it, and we're gonna keep going.
Did you see him take his shirt off or no?
I did. Yeah.
How gratifying is it for you to see an atmosphere like you had today, after you kind of stuck out some of the lows of the last couple of years?
It's truly unbelievable, and thank you to our fans. They were great. They stayed the whole game, and I just love them.
Great. Thanks, Mike.
Did you talk to
Thank
Jens?
you.